There's a mitzvah in the Torah called the mitzvah of Shaluach Hakein, Shaluach Hakan, different ways to pronounce it. That when you chase away the mother bird when you want to take the child. Shalach teshalach hasaim v'sabanim tikach lach. That you chase away the mother bird and then you take the child. And the Torah says that you're going to get the long life, longevity, as a reward for doing this mitzvah. L'man yitav lach v'arachta yomim. In order that it should be good for you and you should have lengthy days. Next pasuk tells us the halachas of Micah, that when you build a house, you have to put a roof. On the roof of the house, you have to put a fence around the roof so you don't fall down. Okay? You should put a fence around the roof. You shouldn't raise blood in your house. Because somebody's going to fall down if you don't put a fence around your property. Okay? What's the connection between these two things? Rashi says, if you're going to fulfill the mitzvah of chasing away the mother bird, then you're going to be rewarded with a new house. And you're going to be able to be Mekayim to fulfill the mitzvah of Makkah, of building the fence around the roof. Why? Shemitzvah gereres mitzvah, because one mitzvah causes another mitzvah to happen. Good? That's what Rashi says. The Nachas Tzvi wants to say another pshat, another explanation, which is very interesting, to why the Torah puts together these two mitzvahs. The mitzvah again of chasing away the mother bird when you take the child, and the mitzvah of Makkah, of building a fence around the roof. The Gemara tells us in Kedushin, there are two mitzvahs that, there's actually a third mitzvah, but we'll put that aside. That could be a little bit different. But the Gemara says all the time, two mitzvahs that the Torah promises longevity for. What are they? Anybody? And kibbut avei. Chasing away the mother bird and honoring, respecting, fearing your parents.
And Rabbeinu Tam.
Rabbeinu Tam, what about him? Okay, so the Gemara says that there was a fellow that his parents told him to go and take care of something. He went on the ladder to go and then to go do something for his father, and then he had an opportunity where he did the mitzvah of Shaluach Hakein. He took the child, so he did both. He did his father's shlichus, what his father asked him to do. He ended up doing the mitzvah of Shaluach Hakein, and on the way back, when he was going down the ladder, he fell down and he died. So the Gemara said, "What do you mean? I thought the Torah promises longevity." So the Gemara says, it means in the next world. In the real world, the world that's really good. Doesn't mean in this world. That's how the Gemara gets out of this jam. The Torah promises longevity, and then in the end, he doesn't live long, he dies. Now, the question is, I don't understand. I thought there's a concept that if a person does a mitzvah, nothing bad will happen to him. Shluchim mitzvah and nezakim. A person that's going to do a mitzvah, nothing bad will happen to him. That's why you give money to people instead of going to Eretz Yisrael. You give them money and you say, "Oh, you're a shlich mitzvah. You're giving money for charity or to poor people when you get to Israel. So therefore, it's dangerous. So therefore, since you're shlich mitzvah, nothing would happen." But if a person can get damaged, even if he's doing a mitzvah, so why are you wasting your money, giving the guy money? What do you gain? Even if it's a shlich mitzvah, he could still die. As you see, the fellow died. So the answer is that when you do something which is dangerous, all bets are off. When it's when it's dangerous, then you don't say the rule that when you're going to do a mitzvah, you're not harmed. That's only talking about normally. But when you do something that out of the box, then all bets are off. All rules don't apply. Now, So the idea is that even though a person is doing a mitzvah, he should not think that if he does something dangerous, that in the schus of the mitzvah, he will be saved. It's not true. A guy might think, I'm building a house. I'm going to do all these great mitzvahs with my house. I'm going to have shiurim in my house. I'm going to host people. Tamid Chachamim are going to come to my house. Friday night I'm going to serve alcohol and have all these singles over and kiruv and all these great things. Make l'chaim to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Sing the same nigunim all the time, right? And do all these great things. I don't have to worry about building a fence around. You have a huge fence around your property. I don't have to worry about building a fence around my roof or anything, because the schus of the mitzvah is going to save me. Nothing's bad is going to happen to me. Nothing's going to happen to any of my friends. Nothing's going to happen. That's the Torah. No, it doesn't work like that. When you do something dangerous, like having a roof and not having a fence around it, the guy can fall down. So, don't think that if you do a mitzvah and it's a sakana, that things will be safe. No, as I said before, that when you do something which is dangerous, all bets off. Now that's what this guy did. The guy did something dangerous. He was a child. He was not supposed to be going on a ladder that wasn't steady. So therefore, unfortunately, something bad happened to him. Because the schus of the mitzvah did not help him from something bad happening to him. So, just to wrap this up, that's why the Torah put together the two in Yonim. And just because you're doing a mitzvah, don't think that if you do something not smart, not safe, dangerous, the schus of the mitzvah will save you. Doesn't work like that. If you do something that's dangerous, all bets are off. So make sure that even though you're doing mitzvahs and you're doing the right thing, make sure you do it properly. Which is a tie-in to last week's vart. Remember it, Shmuel? Tzedek Tirdosh. Remember? It says tzedek twice. Why twice? Even though you're doing tzedakah, you're doing tzedek, make sure it's done righteously. So you're doing a mitzvah, make sure it's not a makom sakana. Because if it is, the schus of the mitzvah won't help you from being put into a situation where you have to be tested whether or not you're going to survive or not.